If you're tired of repeating the same feedback over and over to Claude and you want to be more efficient instead of spending hours editing everything that it gives you, then this video is for you because we are going to talk about Claude Skills. This video is for non-tech savvy people because I'm about to give you everything that you need to get started in the easiest way. So let's give you some quick wins and then you can get more complex if you want to. First things first, Claude Skills are like reusable recipes that you can use across multiple tasks. Now, you might have heard that in Claude we have Claude Cowork, projects, Claude codes, connectors, skills, like the normal chat. It can be a lot. So for that reason, I want to help you compare the main ones to have a point of differentiation. So really simple, on this guide, you can see that Claude Skills are like custom GPTs, but that get triggered automatically. That's the main difference. So in a custom GPT, you would often put specific instructions to follow. Same one with skills here, but the difference is that these skills get triggered when you say a keyword. Let's say that I'm creating a skill to create hooks for social media in my way. So now, every time I say, hey, I want to create a hook for this thing, without me needing to go and click something, that's just going to happen automatically. And that's the main, differentiation. Now, Claude Project, different to that, is like a shared workspace with custom projects and files. So you have this folder that you're working in, and that is the specific context. For example, let's say that I'm creating a skill to have my own tone of voice. So now I have two projects. I have a project for my LinkedIn content, and I have a project for my newsletter. But I want that in no matter what project I am, that the skill gets triggered like automatically, like every time of my tone of voice. But I want that to act in multiple projects. So that is how it's going to work. That's the main difference. Now with Claude Cowork, that is entirely different. I'm going to create a video on that. But this is like a desktop agent that can automate multiple things. So that's an entire different world. Now, next thing you need to know is that there are two types of skills. We have the uplift skills, which is when Claude doesn't know how to do something and you have to teach it your own way to do that. And then we have the encoded skills, that is when Claude already knows how to do something, but now you're gonna say the specific sequence you want those things to be done, and you can think of these as automations. This is when things get super, super interesting. Now, as I told you previously, I think the easiest way to understand skills is comparing them with custom GPTs, but the difference is that these ones get triggered automatically. And that's why you will often see these having multiple files or like different things, because it's just not one thing. It'll have often the instruction file, that is the prompt, and it will also have the description file, which tells Claude when to activate it. I just opened this chat to show you an example because I was brainstorming hook ideas with Claude. I was saying, hey, I have this post, but I feel stuck because I don't know how to explain these and these things to make it sound valuable. So give me ideas of hooks I can include. And because I was using that keyword, hooks, it understood that it had to trigger that skill automatically. And now you see it's bringing it to the chat. And now it's just giving me the suggestions that I ended up using for that post. Now, skills can also be components of bigger and bigger automations. You can use many at the same time, you can use them in a sequence, or you can even use a skill to create other skills, like the skill creator from Claude. That's why it's so easy to create these things, because even if it has this different format with files that you have to upload, Claude helps you and formats them for you. Now let's go to create your own skill so you see how easy it is. All you have to do is go into this part that says customize skills and click on the plus icon. Now, what you're going to see here by default are the examples. Number one is a skill creator from Claude, but here it has other ones. And in this part, I already have my own because I transformed and formatted my custom GPTs to be here. If you want to see exactly how I did that, and you also have prompts or custom GPTs that you want to transform and bring to Claude, I'm going to leave a video in the description exactly on how to do that. And you can also download all the skills that I have here to get clients from social media. But now to what we came for. Plus icon, create with Claude. Now it's going to give me this prompt, create a skill together using your skill creator, and ask me first what the skill should do. I'm just going to send it. And just by using natural language, you can create your own skill. Here is when you can get creative, but I'm going to do something super simple. I want you to create a skill. So every time you create a document for me inside of Claude, you do it with my brand guidelines. I'm always sharing this because it's super simple. Now I'm going to put the color of my brand, which is this mint blue. Click on send, and it's gonna create that so that every document, if it's a PDF, Google Doc, Excel file, it's ready to download and already formatted if I want to share that as a proposal for my clients or anything else on my business. So she's gonna give me some follow-up questions. Don't do this. I'm just gonna skip through everything. But you should, be more specific. Spend some time on this because this is going to be something that is going to standardize all the things that you're going to be doing to be more productive. I just waited a few minutes and this is already done. All you have to do now is copy these to your skills and it would put them automatically to where you have everything, or you can also download it to share it with someone else. Now, because I'm curious, I'm going to create a test document. Okay, so it looks like we have a demo here. I actually gave it all these colors. If I want to change this, I can just ask it to modify something. But overall, that's it. Now you'll have it accessible to your skills package.